Hello, everyone. Welcome to Hyper Otaku, the weekly anime talk show here at Hyper RPG. Welcome to everyone who's a returner, and welcome new viewers. If you watched our stream yesterday, thank you so much and welcome.
It was so early.
It was so early.
It was very early.
I mean, it was early for us. In other parts of the world, it was even earlier, and then in other parts of the world, it was a reasonable time in the afternoon.
Just a bitchy bunch.
Yeah. I think it's a great time in like the Middle East or something like that.
Well,
It's like
great
10
for the
a.m.
Middle East.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
the morning
Proper
person here,
watching
and I
time.
wasn't around for that. But
all of our viewers from Kuwait and otherwise.
Welcome, everyone. And for those who don't know, I'm Matt Acevedo. I went a completely different route. And today I went to this really cool Mario event where they're doing the Mario Odyssey tour across America right now. And I got to play the game. I got a Cappy hat, and I got these really cute postcards.
damn,
and
that's gonna be
I'm
worth some shit on eBay, yo.
I know. I'm like really happy. I'm really happy about it.
He's gonna keep
so-
them forever.
I'm really happy.
And I'm Emma Fife. And today I was told at the drive-thru of McDonald's by a lovely transvestite that my outfit was super kawaii.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I'm Michelle Bradley. I was in New York for a whole week, so that's why I wasn't on the show yesterday or Tuesday. I'm very sorry.
Welcome back, buddy.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's good to have you back.
Yeah.
And I'm Yumi Warlock, and I used to drink like 4 pots of coffee every day.
Pots?
And she was asking
Lots.
why
Holy
she's
moly.
shaky
By
today.
myself. And today I've only had 2, but I'm like completely shaking.
Pots of coffee?
Two cups of
Okay,
coffee.
okay,
all right.
But I did used to drink 4 pots.
Okay, well,
Literally
that's good.
pots.
That's a
and you
good
got
improvement.
to 2 cups. That's a lot less.
Yeah.
That's good.
Way less. And I'm Maxwell
Stop.
Song. Getting into
Just
And-
creeping over there in his hood.
I think porgs are horrifying.
What are
Porgs?
porgs?
Porgs.
Oh.
Yeah.
Porgs are
Yeah.
terrifying little creature monsters.
Was it in the new
cute.
trailer? I
Oh,
didn't watch the
thank
new
you.
trailer.
It was in the new
Is it
trailer.
like featured?
It is
It
featured
is
in the new
featured.
trailer.
Very
yeah.
heavily.
It looks like a weasel.
Oh,
It
God.
does not look like a weasel.
Is it going to be a Jar Jar situation?
It looks like a very depressed guinea pig with sharp teeth.
Cool.
It looks like a penguin. I don't know where you're
I thought it looked
going.
like
A
Owlette.
terrible, horrifying penguin.
Hey guys, our show's about anime, but just keeping,
Look, there's
you
gonna be
know.
a lot of merchandising,
It's
and I'm
true.
pretty sure there's gonna be a porg anime or animated
Ooh.
thing.
There actually already is. So the Star Wars Japanese official YouTube released a video where it's Chewbacca and he's like piloting the Millennium Falcon, and there is a porg in it terrorizing him. So they're already a cute mascot.
All
character,
right.
guys. That's the way of things.
Oh,
I
God.
hate
Oh,
it.
porgs
This is
are
it's over.
horrifying.
Goodbye, everybody.
Well, guys, we got a lot of stuff to get through today, but first, let's give you guys some of the best news from Weeb Weekly this week, guys. Here we go.
Hey!
I like that. All the weeb you need to know.
All the way
That's
we need
right.
to know.
That's right. This is everything you need to know, guys. And first off, Michelle, you just got back from New York City Comic Con.
Yes, and the piece of news I'm bringing you today is very important. There was a brand new statue released at the Viz booth of JoJo from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And,
Don't say.
And let's take a look at it, what it looks like, guys.
Oh, man.
There are 2 very important things.
Oh my God.
There are 3 very important things about this. Number one, you can see his abs real good. Good sculpting.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a moist shirt.
Number
or-
2,
I don't know.
it is bigger than life size, so it was like 7 feet on me.
Oh, that's cool.
Number 3, his belt looks like a penis. It's coming out. Oh my god.
Is
That
this, okay,
is
I mean, is this the
hysterical.
only angle though? Like from the front, does it look like a belt?
That's the most
Where did
important
you
angle.
get this?
Or is it just every
is this
angle
your
looks like a
picture
penis?
that
Yes,
you
it is.
personally took, Michelle?
I
Okay,
went up
so
to the booth
you,
and took it.
so you saw it from that angle, and we're like, man, I just gotta get this picture
I
of
just
JoJo.
I know what this looks like.
This JoJo dick pic.
Actually, I didn't notice it at all because I was looking at the abs, and I just
I mean,
took
they are
it
some
real
good abs.
quick, and then I left, and then I put it on Twitter, and everybody replied, "Oh my God, his JoJo is out! His JoJo is out!"
It makes like the whole like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure a totally like
Yes.
different context.
That
Just
poor
throw
little
it in there.
JoJo.
Yeah.
It
So
just
thank
gets you
you.
excited
I mean,
for
it
that
is
dating
bizarre
game.
because it's like
Yes.
on his belly button. I just want to point that out.
Thank you, Viz Media, for that lovely statue.
love.
I'm sure it'll make the rounds over this whole year.
It will.
But it was cool without the whole penisy thing, right?
I think it's cool with the
That's
penis
pretty-
thing.
Michelle, you
Right.
should have taken a photo like
Oh, no.
missed opportunity.
No,
So suggestive.
We like Viz, and we shouldn't like spread around.
Can we
with
not
it.
sexualize JoJo?
Can we not?
Too
Listen,
far.
are you
He's
feeling
a-
triggered? I feel like
Yes.
yeah.
He's just a man who loves working out.
Yep.
Yeah, he's just a good guy.
Look at his abs.
Oh man.
So
Love
clearly that was the hottest piece of news from New York City Comic Con.
The only thing that
Emphasis on
happened there.
hot.
It's the only thing that happened.
But outside, we actually got some One Piece news, which is this is really cool. I like saw it. I'm like, this is awesome. And there's some of the cover art as well that I've seen. And there's actually a stone art outside of Daikaku-ji Temple. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And-
yes.
Good
yes.
job.
Thanks, man. And I actually have a little video here
Oh.
of the arts.
Some sweet
boy.
drone footage.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
The
That
music's
is some
still a little
drone
annoying.
footage.
You should probably turn the video audio off.
Yeah, I'm gonna
It's
turn
just this
audio
over
off.
and over.
Music.
It's not a song. It's just dun 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 dun.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Damn.
So,
If you guys if you read the manga and like Jump Weekly or whatever, you'll know that we've seen a lot of cover art, each chapter art like this, or on the front when it's like featured on Shonen Weekly. And it's cool that they were able to bring it out to life. Like
yeah, this
like that.
Cool, yeah.
art is
Awesome.
800 square meters. If you know what a meter is, that's great. And
We don't. We live in the U.S.
approximately, that's probably like 7,000
Can you
miles
convert
long.
that into inches?
7,000 miles is how many inches.
We're not on the metric system.
Wow.
That's all I understand.
And 30
inches
tons of
feet.
stone were used to make this thing. This thing.
Yeah,
So
this
we're-
is
yeah.
cool.
Oh man.
Where is Luffy?
It's right there.
He's right there.
Right here.
Where?
He's
Oh,
punching.
I see
God,
him
Max.
now.
Yeah, dude, punching.
that?
He's kind of like
Anything?
got blended all together with the Niue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Niue.
VV good. Thank you, Japan.
They're always doing really cool things for One Piece. It is still one of the biggest animes over there,
yeah.
and they
Oh,
they
yeah.
have. Did they make the Sunny? They had to have made the Sunny already. I know they had a Going Merry with the crew on the back when Alabasto thing was
I
going
don't
on.
watch One Piece. I have no idea what he's saying.
Oh, okay, tight.
It is this ship.
Meow, meow.
I'm assuming it's a temporary thing because I think it would be really awesome if they just left it there for eons to where the future generations are like, is this what they used to worship? That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then
Like-
Yeah.
Luffy just becomes a god accidentally.
He's basically just like the Japanese Noah, you know what I mean? Just sailing
Yeah.
around, fighting Niue and
Yeah.
stuff.
like it.
I could subscribe to that religion.
And I had to show the shirt. I know you got
Oh,
this for
yeah.
us at New York City Comic Con, and I'm really excited about it. I've never had a One Piece shirt because I always couldn't find a cool design. And look at this shirt. Look at this One Piece shirt.
that's
Yeah,
cool.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's got Sabo, Aces, and Luffy's hat.
Yeah,
All the feels.
Yeah, another cool thing about Comic Con, Uniqlo had a huge booth where they were selling their One Piece collaborations, Spider-Man, Nintendo, and they also had like a special New York Comic Con only shirt that was made, and it had like
Oh.
Spider-Man going boop, and it said New York Comic Con. It was really cute.
Yeah, I have a lot of
Gross.
pieces from their Nintendo collab. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, that nerd. I was holding down that relic in the booth all weekend.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nintendo, guys, Mario Kart, the VR Mario Kart that was being created, it kind of got noticed by Nintendo.
It was IRL. So Mario
yeah.
Kart
Real.
Shinagawa.
Yeah.
It's basically, if you've seen, there's definitely YouTube videos. It's basically people were going to Mario Kart and like riding go-karts dressed as Mario
Mario, yeah.
characters all through.
But like real ghetto.
right, yes,
That's
I
like
have
cute
seen
dudes.
those
like
videos.
Roppongi
Yeah.
and all that stuff. And Nintendo back in February put down the ban hammer, and they're like, no, because most people assume it's because or think it's because Nintendo's doing the whole Universal Park thing in Japan, and so Nintendo's like, no more. But funny enough, when they put the ban hammer down, the Japanese patent office said no. Like Nintendo, you're wrong.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah, it was very shocking because like they were like, well, nobody's gonna confuse Mario Kart with Mario Kart.
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's heavily implied.
Yeah.
But also I believe the reason that they got shut down was because it was extremely
Yeah, it's
unsafe.
extremely
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh,
You
totally.
so to do
Yeah.
that, a lot of a lot of people who are not Japanese were doing it. Like my friends, I saw it online a lot. When you went to register, you didn't have to have a license.
No.
and you were driving on the street
Oh,
with
you're
a
on the
car.
street.
Also,
Yeah.
like with
Yeah.
that level
With
of
traffic.
go-kart, I mean, I'm not a pro go-karter or anything, but like with that level of kart, you should be wearing a helmet.
You should.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that and the fact that you shouldn't be on the street at
100%,
all.
100%.
Which is
Yeah.
like the whole
Right,
point
you should be
of
in a
it. Yeah.
contained track,
Yeah,
wearing
Yeah.
a helmet.
Like a bike lane
Yeah.
or something, but
Base-
like they were on the street and they were taking like
Dang.
left turns
Uh-huh.
and right turns, like at like busy intersections.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, I think one of them almost got like into an accident because he didn't
Oh
know
my
which
God.
way
there
to
there
turn.
have been accidents. I've
There
seen
have been accidents.
I feel
Yeah.
like if when I was in high school, I used to do something like that because I was
Yeah.
real dumb. In high school.
So basically, after the patent office was like, well, they threw Nintendo's lawsuit out, Mario Kart decided that they couldn't take Nintendo on financially because of Nintendo. So they basically stopped doing it. and they revamped it. Now you do have to have like an international license. It's on their website, but their website basically crashed from all the attention. And now they're doing like superhero and like costume things. So I looked at it. It's like DC and Marvel heroes. I was like, I don't think you guys learned anything.
Interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't do it, guys.
All right.
Yeah,
Don't do it.
Super deadly. Super
deadly.
super cool though. But
Pretty fun, I bet.
I think it'd be super fun, but yeah, guys, that's all we have time for this week's Weekly. Let us know if there's anything that we missed that you guys caught. Let us know in the chat. Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear what you guys saw that we probably missed. And yeah, but now it's time for this week's Hot Takes. Yes. This week there's still new anime coming out, but there's still ongoing anime as well. I know that for me, I'm really excited to talk about my hot take for this week. But Michelle, why don't you go ahead and start with yours?
Oh, thank you, sir. I just started playing Stardew Valley. This is not really anime related, but I just gotta say that it's amazing, and I've been spending all my time playing it. Thank you, Nintendo, for bringing it to the Switch, because I can play it on my bed now. Yay. My other hot take, real quick, Black Clover. I only saw episode 1. I know there's a lot of problems with it. Everyone agrees. My concern, why is Gandalf / Dumbledore in this?
He's not even really a character.
I was like, I actually don't even think that's a concern because it kind of makes sense in a way.
But it's clearly Gandalf.
But
very Gandalf.
Can I also mention that he's not actually really a character? He's just the dude that administers
Real
the
quick,
test,
he's
and
just
then
like,
he's
okay.
gone.
He's done, yeah.
Never see him again.
Dumbledore makes a cameo in
yeah.
Black Clover, and that's
Celebrity appearance.
just want you all to know that. The end. That's my hot take.
So my hot take is, why on earth, you guys? I've complained about Anime Strike on this program.
Yes, you have.
Before,
Yes.
Quite.
but why does Umaru-chan have to be on Anime Strike this season? The new season of Umaru-chan is not on Crunchyroll, and it's very, very, very frustrating.
Sad.
But aside from that, I did watch the first episode of Kino's Journey,
Ooh.
and it's so good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The first episode is about him going to a town where murder is legal. It's so interesting. Yeah, and like the sort of moral implications of it, and the story, the lessons, all good. Highly recommend it.
That's like Graphite Helix. You've also been watching it too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
My hot take for this week is actually the last 2 Super. So we got 2 episodes of Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, boy.
Probably the best, straight up the best of the series so far, in my opinion. We get a really awesome fight. I love this series. I really do. I think it's really, really good.
I don't hate it. I mean, it's more Dragon Ball. It's more Dragon Ball Z. It's tournament. It's like everything that basically made you want to watch Dragon Ball to begin with. And also, now he has a new form. So.
Yeah, I won't say what happens this week, but I really enjoyed it, and it made me want to go outside to the roof and just go, "Wah!" So everyone knew I watched it. So
Perfect.
Yes. My hot take this week today is, did you know that today is Naruto's birthday?
Yay!
That's why I got my Naruto jacket on.
Yay.
I saw Michelle earlier today, and she's like, did you know it's Naruto's
I yelled
birthday?
it down the block.
And I was like,
Actually.
why do you think I'm wearing this jacket?
And we went, yeah! And then some lady looked at us like we were fucking insane. I was like, bye.
can we sing Happy Birthday really quick?
Yes.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to Naruto.
You're not a great dad.
I heard that, Max.
What?
I heard that, Max.
What?
Also, according to Black Rock Wednesday, Kino is a lady. I didn't really see Kino as being any gender at all, quite frankly. I thought it was
They reveal it later.
I thought it was an androgynous boy with a
I thought it
lady
was just a
voice.
kid.
That's not wrong.
Okay.
That's not really a huge issue, but
Yeah.
like,
It's like
there
not-
are-
non-issue.
I'm sure they're going to address it about
Okay.
why she is the way that she is.
Okay, well,
Why are we all the way we are?
I just thought it was a pretty boy with a girl voice, but again, gender wasn't
Who
really a
can
thing.
tell anymore?
Yeah, you never
Who
know.
can tell?
Does it matter?
And my hot take is actually for Umaru, the second season. I was pretty excited about it, and
You
really,
actually did see it.
I did see it. I
Good.
watched. I was like, I'll just watch half of it or whatever, because I didn't really have time, and then I ended up watching all of it, and it was great. It's
Yay.
just as great as it was
Yeah.
before.
Good.
The ending song is pretty dope,
Oh.
and like Abino. Like, I don't know if anyone has read the manga, but then she has her own spin-off of like how she falls in love and stuff. It's great.
Yay.
It's
So
wonderful. So I just wanted to point that out and watch the second season of Umaro. I
I'm-
guess on
yeah,
Anime Strike.
I
and
know.
that's the
I'm
only
gonna
place we
have to
can
shell
go.
out the money.
That sucks.
Gonna have to shell out the money.
I already paid for Amazon Prime. That should just be included with
I
my
know.
Amazon
I
Prime
know.
subscription.
It should.
If it's
Yeah.
every series that's gonna get you to pay for it is this one.
I
It
know.
sucks
It's
because
just-
it's such a good
I'd like to
series,
point out
too.
though that we are streaming on Twitch, and Twitch does Amazon or owns Twitch, or Twitch owns Amazon. So
Yeah, but
Come on, Amazon.
But I'm sorry. To that
communist
point
country.
though, I'm making one more comment and then we're moving on. You get a free Twitch Prime subscription with your
it's
Amazon Prime subscription. So
You should just-
That's
You
true.
should just-
You should
Put it in
Bundle it up.
together.
Especially with like how
Bundle
much
it up.
anime they're showing on Twitch now too.
Exactly.
It should go
this,
hand in
I
hand.
think there's something connected there.
I
We gotta-
bet, I bet though that it's going to eventually be that. I'm pretty sure they're just
Yeah.
going to
I
give it to you
hope
for
so.
free. 'Cause
they're gonna give up.
after
Yeah,
a
there's
while,
no
there aren't
way.
gonna be enough people to pay for it, and
We
they
just
might
have
as
to
well just get
be
views and
as
ads for it.
tsundere as we can to Amazon.
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
So
And
salty.
some people in the chat also agree that it should come with Prime. And
Yeah.
That's true.
I totally agree because
It's
we're paying
true.
for Prime. It's
Yeah.
very expensive.
Yep.
you
Yep.
could
Yep.
subscribe to this Twitch channel with your Prime subscription right now.
That's true.
And then watch Amaru.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yep.
It's true. Well, guys, what are your hot takes for the week? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you guys. Keep that conversation going, baby.
Yeah.
Brr, brr.
And now it's time for our next time on.
Don't do that.
Why are we doing that?
Because I get that reference.
Guys, so
I don't
we are,
know.
Yes, we are
I
talking
don't
still
know.
about Boruto. We
Yeah.
got some cool stuff that happened this week. I know Yume is indifferent, but I'm going to go ahead and start this bad boy because we got a new opening.
Oh yeah.
I'm not indifferent.
I thought you
gonna
did.
say,
or not,
I'm
specifically-
not indifferent.
Not
In
indifferent.
regards to this new opening, she is not indifferent.
definitely not. Yeah, you definitely know what you want, but
Yum, yum, yum,
I think this is like-
yum, yum, yum,
you definitely are against this one.
Yeah, because that's Minato.
It's Naruto, and it says Naruto the movie. Which
This is the logo is all wrong.
Oh, I don't think this is the opening.
That
Oh,
is not
this is
the
not the
opening.
This is
opening.
yeah. This is just like a fan.
This is just like a
someone.
AMV.
Yeah,
that's
guys.
just an AMV.
I mean, you can just play it without showing the video.
That's true. We can
Yeah,
play the
it's all
song.
good.
That was a song, though.
So Yume does not like the opening. I
Whatever.
personally like the opening. I think it's cute, but
Maybe
it's not
it is
as
the
it's not
right
as good
one.
as the first one.
Yeah, I think the Kanabun Baton Road one was just
Hard
so much
to
better.
compete
Let's
with
just
that
watch the
one.
first one again.
Let's just
Yeah,
play
let's
the
put
whole
on the
video.
first one really
We'll
quick.
watch it.
Yeah,
We'll get.
So I'll be
highlights.
half-life.
Apparently, it's on YouTube. The opening too is not.
It's
on
not. Yeah, they
alright.
they take that shit down
All right,
quick.
guys. So yes.
Oh, that's
this-
bad.
yeah.
Oh, Jane.
And I like that opening better. It's animated a lot more cutely,
Yeah.
but whatever. And the ending is pretty good actually. I like the ending a little more than the opening. The new one. Who here didn't watch it
Me.
this week? These two.
I
All right.
haven't watched it.
There's only one Baka hat to go around.
Only they could share that hat.
Share the hat.
Yes.
Together.
So in this episode is still a continuation of the not blood mist wink
Blood mist.
the not blood mist peoples.
Yeah.
And their problems with not being bad and killing people.
I think can we switch to the camera to this side? Because I feel like we gotta have a heart to heart
No.
about how much of a filler episode this is.
I wrote literally in the document, you are really testing me with this fucking filler shit, dude.
It's-
Like I am just almost
it's
there.
so filler. It's so formulaically like just hey, we're gonna all not do anything really, but talk about our problems.
Yeah.
Sure, they talked about their problems in a not like sitting in a tree or just like around a campfire. Instead, they played Ninja Uno. And that's-
Shinobi Bolt
Okay.
And then
so that,
Shinobi
first
Bout?
of all, the best part about this episode, if we can,
is the Shinobi Bout.
is the Shinobi Bout. So it's a card game they play that looks kind of like Uno that you know they're gonna make and release for real.
Oh, totally.
Yes.
Or if not, we're just
I
gonna
hope
make
not.
it.
We
Yeah,
might
we're
as
gonna make
well.
it and figure out the rules.
But that also
Yeah.
didn't, the game doesn't really make any sense
They
though.
played it for like 10 minutes in the show.
Yeah, there's
Thank you.
so much focus on the Shinobi Bout.
Yeah.
I
But-
actually understand the rules, guys.
And the way
Yeah.
that they've like wove that lesson that he like the realization that he has, the life lesson he figures out is
Uh-huh.
because of this card game of Uno,
Yes.
which
Oh
is
my
like
God.
so
What was
so
that,
filler.
What's that kid's name?
Kagura.
Kaguya. So
Yeah.
in this episode, Kaguya comes to terms with having a bloodline that is homicidal, like that he accidentally killed his classmates and
it's
his
the fourth.
exam.
Actually, he is the descendant, the grandchild of, I believe, the fourth Hokage. The fourth
The real bad
Mizukage.
one.
Sorry, the third Mizukage, which apparently was the one that turned everyone into just like what made that village the
Blood
village of
Mist.
Blood Mist village. And so it's so he has like this cursed lineage, and then of course, because he kind of goes berserk because
But he
anyone
wants
with
to
cursed
do
blood
good,
does that.
And Boruto and his friends are the ones that teach him about the power of friendship.
But
via
for
this
some
card game.
reason, he has a full hand of Shinobi Bout with
Uh-huh.
only red cards, which represent blood,
Uh-huh.
until Boruto's like, hey, I have the
Comes
same
in.
kanji, but in blue.
In blue, hello, here's the blue card. It
So
represents
dumb.
water.
It was really
And then-
about cards. This
Yeah,
size.
and
was.
then eventually the whole lesson was like something about him just being himself, as is
Yes.
every lesson in Boruto I've figured out
Yeah.
at this point, because it's literally all 3 arcs that I've seen so far is just like, you just gotta be yourself, and it doesn't matter who your parents are. You just gotta believe in yourself, and
Give
it's
a
like,
shout out to Parvis said Potens in the chat saying, did they use new words to talk about their problems? That could be plot
No.
progression.
Absolutely.
I mean, oh no.
So good.
There is just so many dumb little scenes of like little vignettes of like, okay, now here's our teachers having this conversation, but like nothing happens. And here's some guys plotting, but they don't reveal what it is. So
Yeah.
it really was a filler episode.
The-
Truly, just skip it and go to the next one.
I think the one interesting thing that they do show is the relationship between the ninja villages and the countries themselves, because the countries are trying to, the ninja villages are trying to have peace between the actual countries that they serve, but apparently they're at this weird standstill about to go to war, and so they're trying to keep the peace. They're trying to keep this peace that like all of these ninjas established, but if the bigger country, like daimyo or whatever, runs the country, like decides to go to war, they have to go to war with each other no matter what.
I feel like they should have focused on that instead of the "Hey, you do you" message.
Yeah,
that
it's
because
like,
it's like the adults talk about this whole thing where they go meet and they're like, "Oh, we want peace, but if the leaders of our country think that it's much more like economically sound for us to go to war, we're gonna have to go to war." And I was like, okay, that's so much more.
That's
of a
like
It's a
plot
huge
point.
plot point.
Yeah, it's super big. I mean, to the point where it's like, I feel like if they explore it more, that's what's going to
definitely
make it
the story,
interesting. It's
yeah.
going to turn it into Game of Thrones, which would be
But
dope.
instead, they gloss over it and focus on that card game for a good 10 minutes.
But
Yeah.
he did get 3 green cards in a row, which is apparently impossible in that game.
So that means he's cheating.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Shinobi
man.
bout, my
Messed it up,
friends.
fam.
Shinobi Bout.
Somebody tell me when they're done with this filler and I'll start watching it again.
Yes.
But the good news is, guys, in 2 weeks from now, so not next Tuesday, but the week after that, we are going to be doing a fall anime Love It or Leave It special. We're watching a whole bunch of the new series, and that week we're going to use you guys to help us choose what other series we're going to be covering on next time on. As we get into the fall season, we want to look at one of the new shows, but the show that we will certainly be continuing to review that is a returning series is Shokugeki no Soma.
Man, what a good segue. I gotta say, really good segue.
Holy moly.
Really, really good.
Yeah. We got a new opening.
Yeah.
Everything's on fire. My name is Soma.
In your
Yeah.
soul, everything's on
spicy.
fire. Like nothing's actually literally on fire except the grill to make food, which should be on fire because people like cooked things.
Thank you for describing how cooking works.
welcome. You're very welcome,
it was
guys. You're
very
welcome.
It's the
helpful.
flame in your heart,
I was
guys.
wondering what were the ingredients of being able to cook food.
Yeah. So this is the 3rd season of Shokugeki no Soma, also known as Food Wars in America.
Yeah.
This series was written by Yuto Tsukuda and illustrated by Shinseki. And also collaborated with Yuki Morisaki, who's a very, very famous celebrity chef in Japan.
Yep,
Which
yep.
is why all the food
Yep,
is
yep,
like
yep, yep.
very, 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 very good. The series started in 2012 in Shonen Jump. It's still ongoing. It's at 25 volumes. And there's also a spin-off manga called
Yes.
Shokugeki no Soma Let's Well.
Yeah.
Yep.
About, what's that guy's name?
The teacher,
Shinomiya.
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 Who was the
About-
#1 elite back
Yeah.
when Soma's dad
Yeah.
was still in school.
I love it. Ooh.
Imagine,
It's
imagine.
really cute. You guys should read that
Yeah.
too. It's really good. It's
It-
really good.
It's crazy because like that character got so popular that he just got
Yeah.
his own spin-off manga for literally no
Nothing.
reason.
Yeah.
He was there.
Yeah.
He's there for literally what, like an episode or
Yeah.
two?
It's 2
That's
episodes,
it.
yeah.
2 episodes. They introduce him and they're like, this guy, he likes using vegetables, and he had this whole thing about like trying to be a French cook in
Yeah.
Japanese French cook in France.
He was like
As a
really
Japanese
mean.
As a
dude.
Japanese dude,
Yeah.
and
He, like,
they were
goes
just
too
like
hard,
spin-off time.
my
But for
gosh.
those of you who don't know about the show, yes, if someone in the chat like, do you need Co-op Wilson or Coop Wilson says, do I need to watch Food Wars? And I think yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Really
Absolutely.
fun. It's interesting. Somebody in the chat, I think maybe it was Fadier, made a comment. I don't know if he was talking about this or we were still talking about Boruto, that it's the same plot every single episode. Yes, this show is extremely formulaic.
absolutely.
Yes, it's
But
very
it's-
shonen.
But it's formulaic in a fun
Yes,
way.
it is.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I mean,
Where-
okay. It's a cooking. It's a
Yeah,
cooking,
it's a cooking
anime.
show.
Yeah.
It's not like a shonen in the typical sense.
No,
yeah,
not
you're
at
gonna
all.
have to have that formula. However, there is all this B story of like them basically like ramping up to this huge event, which they have very
Yeah.
much alluded to,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
totally breaks the formula, except for the idea of having to cook dishes in a battle form. You
Right.
can't take that out.
So-
And
Yeah.
what else do you
It's
have?
basically Iron Chef, but in shonen manga.
And the thing that I think is so enduring and what works so well about Food Wars is the fact that the characters take this 110% seriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? Like
No one's like, why are we fucking doing
exactly.
this?
Yeah.
Everyone is so committed.
Why don't you guys get like regular
I,
jobs?
I like that. Like, it's funny because like I talk about this every time I watch it, but
Yeah.
it's like every single time something happens, it's the threat of expulsion. Your
is.
sales
Oh,
are
yeah.
bad.
Yep.
Expulsion.
Expulsion.
It's like you didn't follow the recipe. Expulsion.
expulsion.
Dude, I 100% understand because like, you know, people give people shit that go to art school, but art school is 100% like that. It's like you just create and create and create, and if you die, you're dead.
Except that
That's it.
if you're paying for art school, they'll generally just keep taking your money. But in this
Yeah.
school, they
That's
don't
also
want your
true.
money.
Yeah.
So just real quick, we did kind of jump the gun on what
What it
Shokugeki
was.
was.
Yeah.
So
We're very
Yeah.
excited.
there's a basic outline of what this show is. That one? This? Yeah, there we go. Is this Soma? It likes cooking. His dad is real good at cooking. His dad says, go to this cooking school. It's very difficult. You'll learn. He's like, okay. And he goes, and they have to battle each other with their dishes to be the #1 cook in the school for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's the whole
Well,
Yes.
Well,
there's also,
There's
I
more
mean,
to it than
this,
that.
we kind of have to talk about the school as well. Toski is basically the #1 school
Yes.
Yes,
for
it
the
is.
elite
Cuisine.
of cooks everywhere.
In the world.
Japan,
In the world.
in the
In the
world.
world.
Yeah.
They're so connected that, like, basically they have all the best chefs in hotels. Basically, if you graduate, you are 100% given a job. Like, and that's why it is so serious because, you know, the attitude is you cook or you die. Like, you cook or
Yes.
you're gone. Like,
Yes.
we don't need weak people. And that's why Soma is such an antagonist because he comes in and he's just basically like, I'm going to be the best.
And he literally shows up.
Yeah, he shows up and
says,
says,
yeah, I'm going to be the best cook here in front of
Yeah.
everybody.
And he's definitely, I would say, like the overconfident, overpowered character because he never loses. He doesn't lose
He
once.
loses
He
a little
does
bit.
lose,
But
yeah.
he's also an all-arounder, whereas every other character in the show, generally speaking, is I'm very good at Chinese cooking. I'm
specialized,
very good
yeah.
at spices. But then as the show goes on, they have to learn new techniques to beat other people.
And Coop W. Wilson asks in the chat, so it's UA. It's a lot more life or death than UA,
Yeah,
despite the
actually.
fact that UA is actually about training
Fighting.
people to
Yeah.
fight crime.
Yeah.
Like, UA is nice. Like, their
Yeah,
teachers are
yeah,
nice
their
and
teachers are
supportive.
nice.
These
Yeah.
guys just don't care.
They're very
like,
cutthroat.
yeah, they're like,
Yeah.
we know about food, and if you don't make good food, we hate
out.
you. Like,
Yeah.
you're
You're
nothing
done.
to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. It
and
means you're not good enough. Get out.
Yeah.
Expelled.
I would say I have a little bit of a disagreement on what Soma's character is because you're calling him an overpowered character, but the reason that Soma is such an interesting character is because he isn't overpowered.
not, no.
It's because he basically learns from his mistakes
He
and he fucks
does.
up a lot.
Yeah, he does. He learns from his
does.
mistakes. He's very, very hardworking. And a lot of the time, too, he kind of gets by the skin of his teeth. And that, again, is what makes him an interesting character. Because, yes, he does win all the time, but it doesn't feel not earned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
So a lot
I
of his,
agree, I agree.
a lot of his battles, it's more so like he's the underdog and he's resourceful.
Yes,
Yes.
that's exactly what it
Adapting,
is.
that's
He's
what it
scrappy.
is.
I like him.
I feel
He
Yeah.
learns what he needs to beat
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, and I feel like he also like he takes things like usually from an opponent that he has fought. He's like, oh, I remember this.
yeah.
And he's learning.
And that's
through
the
his trial
shonen
and
way,
error.
everybody. So when we
Yeah.
say this is
Yeah.
shonen, that's why. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's definitely that.
yeah, it's like I'm using the power of my friends to beat the thing, and then it's
It's
learning
all-
new
Yeah.
skills and trying to be #1.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
that
he's gonna be the
underdog
Hokage,
story.
yeah.
At the end
Yeah.
of the day, it's still an underdog story. He is the underdog, and
Oh yeah, he's an underdog, and what makes him stand out is that they run a diner. That's what.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Yeah.
Family
They run
diner.
And
They love
everyone
bringing that
else,
shit up.
yeah, they're all from like prestigious restaurants
Yes.
and like these long lineages of chefs and hotels. I guess I don't
Yeah.
remember, but basically they look down on him because he's just a normal dude
Right.
from a diner that
He's
just
not
happens
from
to
a
have.
lineage.
like a mom and pop like
But
restaurant.
then when it's revealed that his dad is whatever his name
He's
is,
the number.
everyone's
He's like
"Whoa."
the number one. He was the number.
I think he
Was
was
he
the
number
number
one
two.
his
too?
dad is number 2.
Yeah.
He's
Number one
number
was the
two
red
because he
hair
didn't.
But
He
he
didn't
was
want
just
to
so
be the
cool.
number one.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
just
That's the
like,
whole
he's
thing.
like, oh, his dad's so cool.
And,
Yeah.
and it's one of those shonen tropes too, where like everybody like alludes that to the fact that it's his dad, but like
Yeah.
Soma's like, oh, I don't know. Who's this
Naruto,
guy?
your dad was the Hokage, but we can't
Yeah,
tell you.
that was the thing about it.
Like,
That was the thing
it
about
is.
it. That is actually a crazy, weird trope. It's always the father that is someone that's super great, like Bleach.
His dad
Ichigo's
is-
dad
Yeah.
is like was a captain.
Yeah.
And that's what makes him so
Oh,
strong.
I never got that far.
Yeah.
That's spoiler.
Yeah, well,
so
you didn't
far.
miss much.
That was like what, 5 years ago.
It's
Come on.
fine. I'm never getting there.
Welcome, Black Traveler, to the chat. And yes, I would say that, but
Yay.
I'd say that there are still bets. I think every Shokugeki it has some sort of risk that
Yeah.
there's going to be a
Yeah.
consequence, win or lose, for
Which
both
is
parties.
usually expulsion.
Yeah, usually for
Yeah.
them is expulsion, and then for the
only
other people.
the only person that doesn't like threaten people with this expulsion is Soma, because he's
Yeah.
like, if
Yeah.
I win, then I'll move up. Everybody else is like, if I win, you have to leave the school.
Yeah.
If I win, you'll get
It's true.
expelled.
I feel like he is constantly being threatened by
He is.
everyone else around him
I feel
with
like
expulsion.
season 3 he should be numb to this threat of
Yeah.
expulsion.
But no.
I mean,
just-
I don't think he's numb to it in season 3, but he definitely is just like, no, okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
keep trying my best.
But I'll probably make it. I feel like I've gone this far.
And-
I mean, people don't give him as much shit anymore. I think
Yeah,
that's the
that's
difference.
true.
It's
But
different
there
now.
there is a montage. I don't know if they showed this. I think it was on the last episode once they came back from the the work experience thing, right?
Internships.
Internships, whatever. Yeah. But like, there's that montage of him just basically like all of the second years coming over to him and just wanting to Shokugeki him. And he just like Shokugeki's like for a whole like
Oh, I don't-
episode's
yeah.
length.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then after that, he doesn't do it anymore.
and really quick, to Soma's credit as well, and how he's growing through his failures, I think there's a weird quirk that he and his dad have where they make these great dishes, but then they make these very strange,
Terrible
obscure,
Terrible
terrible
dishes.
dishes.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But it excites him. And I think it's because, like, one, he's trying something new, but also, like, it's just a weird quirk. But I mean, he's trying new stuff, and like, even though it gets weird and stuff like that, like, he is experimenting. He knows that, like, he knows it's bad. Like,
He does,
He
yeah,
knows it's
yeah.
bad. He
He's not so overconfident in his abilities that he doesn't allow for trial and error. You know
Yes.
what I
Yeah.
mean?
He's basically the spirit of failure, which is
Yeah.
like sort of a very shonen trope as well. Is that you have to like fail to succeed, you have
learn.
to fail
Yeah.
to learn,
Yeah.
and he's basically embodies that in his cooking.
You
for
must
the most part.
gambaru.
Yeah.
And once
Yeah.
again, in the shonen way, I feel like the side characters are so great. They complement the series so well. I think they all have they're all so unique, and I mean,
Yes.
there's definitely those tropes as well. But they just I feel like attached to every single side character.
Yeah. Real quick though, so season 3. So there's season 1. There's season 2.
Yeah.
Whatever happens in those is like, you're in the school, no one likes you. You're doing this battle, no one likes you, but you win. And all these little battles. So this theme of season 3 is going to be battling the Elite 10.
Yes.
Social.
Yes.
Yes, right now they're getting ready for the Moon Festival.
Oh yeah.
Which is like their school festival.
Yeah.
And
This is the equivalent of them having like a sports
Cool.
festival.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, look at that.
But it's
like
so
a restaurant festival. It's so
Yeah,
good.
everyone from the across the world
Yes.
comes and like enjoys their food.
And I love that their dorm set up their booth in the Yamanote area, which is supposed to be where like the really prestigious food is. And they're like, no, we're going for rustic appeal. Like, we're just gonna put a river in here. It's so good.
Oh, did you guys just see the samurai a second ago?
Yeah, I think samurai. That's
So
like, what is
good.
that?
Oh,
the
that's
official
that's their little like
trailer.
dueling animation montage.
The
You
next
know.
battle is.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Totsuki
The
Elite 10.
overpowered student council,
council.
which is
Yeah.
also a trope, which we
Reno's
love.
the
The guy with
coolest.
two-tone hair is the first guy he's going to go against. His name is Kuga.
Yeah.
His specialty is Chinese food.
He makes really good mapo tofu. which
Yes.
is delicious. If you've never had mapo tofu, I could not watch these 2 episodes without thinking that I really, really wanted it.
I think like
Yeah, I
you,
kind of want to make it myself. I mean, it's not
Yeah.
easy, but it like seems easy
the,
enough.
like the rule of thumb when you watch Shokugeki is that you never watch it on an empty
Oh,
stomach
that's
because
so true.
Absolutely.
I feel like all of the budget is in the food animation.
I just remember,
Yeah.
like, living the bachelor life, that I would eat just normal, like, crappy, healthy food, and then watch Soma, and then pretend that my food wasn't bland
Terrible.
and dull.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
Like, everyone, some people in the chat,
Yeah.
like Haku Jomu says festival, or some
Yes.
say tournament
Yeah.
arc.
I
Yes,
know.
yes, it is
Yeah.
the
That's
tournament
exactly what
arc.
it is.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
like it's a
I wouldn't say
new
tournament.
setup though. Like it's
Yeah.
not
the
great.
tournament does happen.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
will be a
Totally.
tournament-esque arc that
Yeah,
will
eventually.
be coming after
I
these
really
couple of
enjoy
episodes.
how the first guy who's facing off against is so like sadistic with how he uses food to control people's emotions.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
almost like, yeah, that's good. I got to learn to do that. It's so good.
So that was like Kuga has this like I really love that he had this like mob of clones.
Oh
that
my
make
God.
his-
Yeah.
that make his food for him.
His Chinese clones, which is, I guess Chinese in a
Yeah,
I
very
think they were
Japanese
just all
way.
shaved. They were all just shaved,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and they were just like his followers who had to learn how to toss the rice.
They also
Same
look
way, and-
100% exactly the same.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So
the same on animation budget.
it's the Attack of the
Definitely
Clones
that.
Food Wars edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The 3D part where they're just like, man, and I was like, that's probably the easiest thing they've ever had to do in
Yep.
the show.
For animation, yeah.
Yep.
And
Go ahead.
yeah, and speaking of the animation, is just completely gorgeous. Like it
it is
will
really
make you.
gorgeous.
I feel like I
Oh,
can
yeah.
taste the food
Yeah.
when I see it. I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh.
I feel there's a little bit of like, I feel like the quality has dipped down a little bit from the
Ooh.
couple
Oh.
of seasons.
Well, it's only the first
not,
episode, though.
Not the food parts.
Two
The food
episodes.
parts are
Two
still
episodes,
pretty
yeah.
prestigious,
Mm-hmm.
like the close up of like the mabu tofu and then like doing it. But all the in betweens feel like their budget has went down a little bit. You know,
Because of the food budget.
I
Yeah.
guess so. I guess
Yeah,
the
exactly.
food budget went up.
Because they had to
A
put
team and B team.
extra money into the food. They assigned the entire A team to the food, and then the
Yeah.
B team
B team is
animates
like,
everything.
yeah, right.
Absolutely, that is the thing that we
Yeah.
always see in anime.
Like the reactions, like the usual. Obviously, the reason that this is also famous and very shonen is because anytime anyone eats food, there's a very salacious kind of like reaction to it. Like,
Yes.
like basically they just undress and explode into juices. And I'm not. That's not an exaggeration. That's literally what happens in this
happens,
episode.
yeah.
Yep.
And like that for the second episode that I watched.
Just
Wasn't
came out
very
today.
good. It was like,
Yeah.
eh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
everyone watched episode
Except
two
the
just came out
explosion
today.
for the juices was good.
Let
It
us
was
know what
great.
you
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In chat, Vash is talking about he's waiting for Negihama to translate the recipes. The
I
book was here a
know.
second
We've
ago,
seen the
and I really
book.
like to do a cooking episode with Food War stuff. So let me
Yeah.
guys let us know if
Yeah.
you'd like to see that or if you'd
Yeah.
watch that or
Yeah, 'cause
If
we
you
would-
guys like
we would-
fire,
I
Yeah.
want that. We could.
super down to do
Yeah.
it.
We
Yeah.
each make a dish and then we taste it and then we're like, expel!
yeah. Oh God.
We have to all wear
Vote
like
off
the
the show.
We're
we
each
all have
just
to
a-
wear breakaway clothes with all
Yeah.
that.
I'm already wearing
That's the other
breakaway
thing that-
clothes.
One of the things I actually really like about this series is that it's very equal
drop trout.
opportunity
It
in terms
is.
of its fan service.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
It's like a little bit of fan service is whatever, but in this show, literally, it
It's
is
over the
equal
top.
opportunity, and it's so over the top in this
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
that it really does add comedic value to it. I think.
Yes,
It
it does.
does.
I mean, because they're also in like really, it's not always just them being naked or like,
No.
it's like sometimes they're dressed up as like magical girls or
Yeah.
they're on a
So
roller
good.
coaster.
like magical cabbage.
Yeah, and it's like, or there was one where during the tournament, it was like basically it was just a big JoJo reference, what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was like, like everything is so fun about it that it just is just above and beyond the usual shonen.
I was
fare
gonna
you
say,
see.
in a way, it almost feels like a shonen satire. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
It's so
Exactly.
over the top.
Totally
Like,
agree.
It's
oh,
like-
it's for boys. Maybe put some boobs in here.
I
Oh
mean,
wait, let's
sort
also
of
put
best,
man
the
butts.
best kind of parallel I can think of is the Netflix series American Vandal is
Yes.
to true crime. That's what Shokugeki no Soma is to
It kind of
shonen anime.
is, yeah. It definitely
interesting.
understands all the tropes
Yeah.
in shonen, does all those tropes, and then also subverts all those tropes.
Totally. Yeah,
It's a very
great.
fun
About
series.
subversion,
Definitely recommend it.
100% subversion.
We were
Well,
talking about
yes.
the side characters before.
Yeah.
Do you guys have
Yeah.
a favorite side character?
Mine is probably Alice.
Alice is a good one.
Great.
She's a good character.
Because she's so sort of like cutely and secretly conniving. You know what I mean? Like she's so in control of her situation.
She's great.
She's a Slytherin.
but she's
Yeah.
also,
She's a Slytherin.
Yeah, she's totally Slytherin.
she's also earnest
Yeah.
And that's what I really like
Yeah,
about
I
her.
love
because she
Alice.
like actually does really love the things that she does. And even though she's like the Soon character, like she loves Narika.
Yeah.
She really does. Like,
Yeah, she does.
I really like Megumi. I think she's so cute, and like she puts she has so much like heart in like her cooking. And I mean by that is like like care. Like I feel like, and I love that they describe it and stuff like that. Like she's like a kind of like a mother figure, and she has there's so much heart and like she just feels so warm. You know?
She's just like a good country girl from
I
like
lo-
a prestigious traditional inn of
Yeah.
the Japanese
Yeah, I
variety.
love her backstory.
Great.
yeah.
A plus plus plus
Just
plus.
wants help her mother.
for me.
I feel like it's just like My Hero Academia. I always like the random side characters. Like I love Ishiki Senpai. Like
Okay, Ishiki Senpai though
great.
is also a fantastic character.
did you guys notice that his apron changed this season?
Oh,
Wait,
it did.
well, it did. It was a bear. The
It was
first
Kuma
one.
Bear, and
It
now
was.
it's Inu Dog.
Yay! Get on it, guys.
When
Get on
he's
it.
wearing a full apron and not
Yeah.
just like a
Yeah,
Some
loincloth.
Funidoshi.
So good.
What a great character.
Yeah, but it's just like dry eyes. Like I just like the dumb random
Yeah,
characters.
he's great.
They're not, but you know that's
But they're
what's-
great.
That's what's great about this is because like there is actual development. I feel like in Hero there's some characters that they have. There's like tiers of like involvement in them, and in Soma it feels like everyone's
Everybody
sort of
gets-
important
Yeah.
because it
Yes.
is the idea is like their dorm is what makes the food great. You know, they all use all of each other's specialties to create it, and so like all their characters are very unique, and they get a good amount of time, I'd have to say. Besides, obviously the main characters, but like all the Polar Star dorm people are like super interesting.
They're so
they
great.
are.
Yeah, they're so much fun.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat asked earlier, Darwalkie asked of our best ships, and
That was me. Because I feel like it's very important we discuss this.
Best ships.
especially with these kinds of shows, like, you gotta do best ships. You know?
Ships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There, I mean, I think the reason I bring this up is because there are kind of built-in ships already.
Yeah.
There are.
That are very good, like relationships. They're not just like we're childhood friends. They actually have a story behind
Yes.
them,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is what makes it really great.
I
So
can't
just wanna
remember
know.
their names, but I like little short scientist and then spice guy. I can't remember their names.
Oh, I know exactly.
His
who-
name is,
His name is Akira
yeah.
Hayama.
and
Because he's
then
Indian, but he's got Japanese name.
Yeah,
And then
that was really
she-
cute.
She's like,
Shimoi.
She like took him in and like all
Yeah.
this stuff. I was like,
So
oh, and he's
she
just trying to
finds
get
him
for
on the street in the streets in India, and his name is Akira Hayama.
No, that's
know.
his given name. He was an orphan. He was just basically like Aladdin
he
street
had
rat.
no
I don't know if he had a real name or
Ah.
something. And basically, she named him.
I
that.
heard- yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why.
Yeah, he's Curry
yeah,
Boy.
That's why. But then his whole thing is like he can smell all the spices and stuff.
That's
and
me.
so
I
it's
can
just
smell
what a good
everything. It is
combo.
terrible. It's
Michelle's
a terrible skill.
superhero
Everything's stinky.
ability is smelling.
Any other ships you guys like?
Hmm.
Even if you don't remember their names, like
Yeah,
me.
you can describe them.
I am definitely. I wrote it in this too. I am definitely about Ishiki and his apron. That is me.
the best ships are in Animatrix. And
It is
Right,
definitely the best character and the best ship.
Like Nikumi and Meat is very, very,
Yes.
very good.
Very
Very,
good,
very,
very
very
good.
good.
Or like
That's a good
Don
one.
Guy and his hair.
Yeah.
I've always had, I love those kinds of shit.
I just love
Don
dumb
Guy
things.
is so useless. I love him.
Yeah.
He's so great. His
So good.
pomp is any character with a pomp for me. I like. For some reason, I'm drawn to them because
Yeah.
I've always wanted a pomp.
I just
and I'm
like
never
that
gonna get one.
there was that episode where he gets his pomp chopped and then he
Hey,
like
man.
bandages
Yeah.
it back on.
You feel me?
Hey,
But what about
someday.
wait, guys? What
Thank you.
about
Thank you for supporting me.
newspaper guy and Soma?
Oh yeah, that's a good
That's a
good
good
ship.
one.
That is a good
Yeah.
ship. That's a really good ship.
but basically, my ship was anything that makes Megumi happy and also Nikumi happy because I feel like
Yeah.
Nikumi is a super great character and she's adorable and she
Yeah.
doesn't get enough attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
she's also very foreign. I mean, because she's wearing like an American,
American
Yeah.
flag.
Yeah.
yeah, and her cleavage is always there.
It is.
even if she wears a
Dude,
shirt.
her fig, holy shit! I don't know, I can't remember who made it. Her figurine that they made of Nikumi, it's like so good, but I can't start buying figs, guys. I can't.
Why
do it.
not?
I won't
Why
do
not
it.
join?
Because
Saving up for that
Join the
JoJo
dark
bus.
side.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
gotta get that more than life-size JoJo.
The
So.
Jo-
Yeah.
JoJo's JoJo.
You need
With
it.
the penis.
The one I'm gonna- We're calling it a JoJo. So it's a great series. I really, really love it.
Yeah.
I'm inspired to cook because of it. I'm inspired to talk about it.
Totally.
It's great. It's one of the great standout anime that 2 seasons ago, last season.
Absolutely.
I'm
And we
very-
will definitely be continuing to cover the third plate, as they call it, throughout the rest of the fall anime season.
Yeah. And if you read the manga at all, you'll know that it's going to ramp up from here. And it's definitely going to be worth watching.
Yeah. Well, guys, let us know what you think. We're super excited to be covering this, but now it's time for some Fuzakera!
Items are being placed on
What is that
the
I see?
table.
Is it pumpkin spice? It must
Oh my
be
God.
October.
It's fall time. It is Subtoberfest here on Twitch. If you guys have not already subscribed to Hyper RPG, now is a great time to do so. Also, in the month of October, which is our resident Matt Acevedo's favorite month of them all, it is a pumpkin explosion at your local grocery store.
This looks gross, though.
Everyone take a piece
That's
of this
pure
tape.
Okay,
pumpkin.
piece of tape.
Attached
It's
to your
pure
head.
pumpkin.
Double-sided?
It's double-sided
Okay.
tape.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay.
Pass it
Oh,
down.
this is what we're doing. Okay,
Yes.
I understand this now.
Let me get my game show voice on. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fuzakaru. For today's show, this is how we're going to play. I'm telling you the directions.
Double-sided tape.
You are going to
Excited.
take one of these pieces of paper,
Okay.
and in it is going to be some character from anime or Japanese video games.
Okay.
We will ask each other questions to try to figure out who we are. The first person to get it gets to demand that everyone else eat one item of their choosing.
I know, I'm gonna make you guys eat.
Okay.
So everyone pick one, don't look at it, and tape it to your
Also,
head.
don't look
Just
at the
don't look at the
monitor.
monitors.
Oh, yeah,
That's all I was
just
going to point
monitors.
out. Do not look at the monitors.
Oh,
I'm
don't
sorry,
look
at it.
chat.
Don't look at
Yeah, just try to put it on your head.
Also,
If you
Yakutaki
need help,
Japan
ask
is
a
the
friend,
best.
ask a neighbor if you need
Also a
help.
very good show.
Yours is right. Yours is good.
Cool.
As long as
Don't
hey,
look
give
at
me
the
one,
Don't
anyone.
look at
Oh,
the
yeah,
monitor.
anyone too.
It's too blown
Oh,
out
you're
of the
actually
monitor,
playing,
actually.
Michelle?
Yeah, Michelle,
That's
we don't have
crazy.
one that says Asian that we're good.
Okay. No, other way. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, is this right?
Okay.
Or is this upside
You're
down?
good.
That's
You're
Yours
good.
is good.
Yours
Yours
is
is
upside
good.
down.
Yours is upside down.
So we're gonna go around the table. Everybody gets to ask one question.
Oh,
yes or no, and we'll
okay.
keep going around the rounds.
All right, here we go.
I'll start. Am I a woman or a man?
You are
A
Man.
You're a man.
Okay.
Okay. Am I?
It has to be yes or no, actually. But sorry.
Oh, okay. Am I a woman?
No.
No.
Okay.
I have no fucking idea.
I only know
That's
because
also
yesterday.
wrong.
That's misspelled.
That's also very wrong.
That's
All right.
misspelled.
Good hint. All right.
Am I a man?
No.
Not really.
No, not really.
Oh, okay, that changes things
Okay.
up.
Why give him so many hints?
Am I a girl?
Nope.
Nope.
I can't even
Okay.
see it. Oh, definitely
Yeah.
not. Am
Max,
I?
nobody can see it. There we go.
Nobody can see yours.
Am I a man?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Oh boy.
Am I from a shonen series?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Am I from an anime series that was popular in the last 2 years?
No.
No.
Okay, so this is old school.
I don't
Old school.
know.
Got it.
Am I an animal?
Yes.
Tight. All right.
Am I a child?
No.
No.
Okay. Not a baby person.
Am
Not
I
a baby.
Not baby.
Are you what?
Am I a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you're female.
You wasted a question. Your fault. Okay.
Okay.
Do I have do I have a special item that gives me power?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Am I some sort of magically powered individual?
No.
No.
I don't know. Next.
Am I a cat?
No.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Shit, I forgot what I asked her. I'm terrible. Am I from a shonen series?
Yeah.
Technically.
Yes. I would say yes.
Technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I a magical girl?
You
Yes.
are.
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Can I guess it? Or
Yeah,
does
sure.
it
Yeah.
Yeah,
matter?
you guess it anytime.
Am I Usagi?
No.
Oh.
What happens if you guess is wrong?
So now do we get to assign him?
Do we
That's right,
get,
you
does
get
he
to
have
eat
to eat something?
Eat this.
Of course. Everyone's gonna say eat this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna
So make
say
sure
that.
which
Oh,
fork
there's
is
no
yours
point in
so we
these
don't-
other
Oh,
items.
I colored it, so the plastic
okay.
ones, so
Pumpkin. Pumpkin.
Oh. Oh my god.
that's pure
bad.
pumpkin.
That's too
Oh
much.
wow.
Too much.
Okay.
Let's see, shonen magical item. Fuck.
Is it
Ooh,
okay to eat?
is my magical item a grimoire?
No.
No, it's not.
Okay. Okay. So, am I from a slice of life series?
No.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know.
Can I transform into like a?
No.
can I
No.
transform?
No.
Oh, I can't. Okay.
Am I from a mech show?
No.
This is hard.
This is hard.
Do I have pink hair?
No.
No.
This is tough. Dude.
This is
This
tough.
is really hard.
This is really tough.
Do I have a gum?
Do I have a gum?
Gum.
Do I have a gum?
Gum?
You said I wasted my question.
I don't watch this series. I
A
just-
gun?
Gum, or whatever.
Oh,
what
gum gum
movie?
fruit?
Oh, you're-
No,
are
no,
you
no,
asking
no,
me?
no,
Are you
no,
asking
you
for
don't.
Luffy?
You don't.
No,
Okay.
she-
All right. Am I from a mecha series?
No.
No. Okay. Am I a dog?
Yes.
Yes.
Tight. Oh, I think I got it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Do I guess?
That's it.
I'm gonna guess. Oh my gosh, what's his name? What's his
We're not gonna tell you, dog. You just
If
gotta
you,
guess.
if you correctly identify
Yeah,
it, then
yeah.
we'll
Is
give it to you.
it the corgi from Cowboy Bebop?
Yes.
It's Ein.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Can we all just look at ours? Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Let's look at ours.
All right.
Fucking Ichigo. Garbage.
What
What is this?
That's Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, that is Seto Kaibu. That is not the same person. That is Seto Kaibu.
Damn!
Do we have time for one more?
What time is it?
Okay,
What time is it?
speed round.
Okay,
Everyone has
speed
to
round.
round.
Speed
I got
round.
Do
my
it very
tape.
quickly.
Am
Oh
I
my
the only
God,
the only
hysterical.
person that had to eat crap?
I saw
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Oh my
Wait,
god.
We're all gonna eat a pumpkin
Let's go, take a
spice.
bite. Take a
Right.
bite of that.
Yeah, have fun.
Boo.
Have a taste.
I won, so I get to decide who eats what.
Yeah.
A donut.
Yeah.
Donut, Cheerios, that stuff.
Oh wait, you're making me eat it again? Oh my god, this is revenge, isn't it? This is some petty revenge, Matt.
Tape.
Oh. Type.
Wait, everyone pick a new one. Go.
Oh, bring another one.
Seto Kaibu.
I wrote that. I was in a rush. I'm sorry.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Anyone
so
else need tape?
funny.
Good?
You take
All right.
it, Max?
Oh,
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Here we go.
pumpkin
Am
fest.
I, oh
Okay.
you guys, this is rough.
Upside down. Upside
This
down.
is so
Am I
good.
from a
Oh, we didn't have
shonen?
tape.
Yes,
Yes, you are.
Okay. Am I from a shonen anime?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Am I from a shonen
Yes.
anime?
Yes.
Okay,
Am I
great.
from Shonen?
Yes.
Am I pretty shonen?
No.
No.
Magical. Do you have a magical item?
No, absolutely
Okay.
not.
Am I a character who Yume hates?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's very specific, but that's
Well,
a smart
she's
move.
got
That's a
some
smart move.
character depth.
Am I like a highly intelligent character?
Let me see.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't see,
I
I didn't
can't
see your
see it.
face. Yes.
Yeah.
I would say you are.
Okay. Okay.
Unclear.
Unclear. Unclear.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry.
Am I from a like mystical anime with like
Nah,
old
Not
time
mystical.
demons?
Not
I would say no.
Am I a woman?
No.
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 Well, it could be.
Am I very?
What?
Am I very skilled at fighting?
No.
No, definitely not.
Am I from like a fighting anime?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Oh gosh. Am I more popular with the boys? Boy
I
genre?
actually would say it's kind of equal with that
Yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I would say more boys, though.
you're- more boys? I don't know. I feel like
I
it's
think it's
Targeted to boys.
It's
targeted to
targeted
boys.
boys,
Targeted
yeah.
to
But
boys.
girls like it.
But girls like it.
A lot.
Type.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Am I blonde?
No.
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 Okay, speed round.
Come on, fast.
I mean, am I from an action anime?
No.
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 Okay.
Am I a? Do I have black hair?
No.
No.
No, you don't.
Is my power level over 9,000?
No.
Okay. Am I sexy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Is that what you think? But
What do you think?
Yeah. Oh boy, that's
Take a
response,
guess, take a guess.
dude.
Guess.
Yeah.
Am I Josuke?
No,
shit.
Eat the pumpkin! Eat the pumpkin! Eat the pumpkin!
I rushed it. I rushed into it.
you may go.
Okay.
Am I from a mech anime?
No.
No.
It's real bad, right? Am I a human?
No.
Great.
Am I? Am I from My Hero Academia?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Am I human?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Am I from an older anime? Like,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like like older. All right. Cool.
It's older.
Yeah, it's older.
Am I from recent anime? Last 2
Yes.
years? Okay.
Yes.
Am I a mascot character?
Yes.
Am I a character that Trumi hates or Yume hates?
No.
Okay.
No. Am I
Oh man, I think I'm onto it.
from am I from something in the Dragon Ball realm of things?
No.
No.
Am I from the Cowboy Bebop era?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Am
We're
I?
never gonna finish this game.
Am I from a
think I
fighting
got it.
anime?
Huh?
Am I from a fighting anime?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Am I from Pokemon?
No.
No.
Am I from an anime we talked about today?
No.
No.
Damn it.
Am I from okay, am I from a ninja anime?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Am I wanted?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna take a stab at
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Am I Vash the Stampede?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my god!
Wow. What a kick.
Oh my god!
I knew it! This was literally gonna be my next guess.
I knew it. I was like, oh, it's
Oh
definitely
my
my
god.
Damn it!
Okay.
I thought this was anime only.
I thought that were Japanese video games.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Let's go. Cheerios.
Okay, Michelle,
great.
let's eat these Cheerios.
I don't like Matt having this much power.
Let's do pumpkin donuts. Pumpkin donut. Sorry, that was for me, and then this is for you.
Oh, you son of a
Delicious.
bitch.
Literally, my next question was going to be, am I a bad dad?
So don't forget, announce the winner from the contest.
Oh, yeah.
But we have. Oh my god. Sorry.
These are pretty good.
We have a winner from our Twitter contest. Thank you to everyone who participated. We finally have one. We'll be shutting that out. If you're watching this, we'll get your information. If you're watching this on YouTube, we'll just hit us up on Twitter,
that's so
and we'll get
bad.
your stuff.
Yeah.
But the winner. Who's the winner?
Cthulhu.
Yay!
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
You're gonna get a DM, so
Yeah.
keep your DMs.
Exactly, and thank you
Yes.
so much for the suggestion of good horror anime of Perfect Blue.
Perfect
I had
Blue.
not thought of
Blue.
that
Yeah.
series
I am
in
surprised.
a long time.
But also, they know that if you cater to our age, we'll most likely pick it.
That is true.
That's right, guys.
Yeah, and also, guys, we do have some Crunchyroll premium subscriptions
Yeah.
to give away as well. So get active in the chat. And while you do that, we will answer one question from Twitter. Thank you guys so much for all of your Twitter questions.
Yeah.
We have lots of
Thank
really,
you.
really good ones.
Please participate.
Coming our way today. So here is a really good one. This is from at Damoon Rules on Twitter, whose spoopy name is Damoon Ghouls, which I really like.
Ooh, I like that.
What anime would you not want to be a background character / extra in?
Ooh la la.
I think for me, I'm going to jump right in with one of, I would say Attack on Titan, because there's a great chance you're going to die.
yeah,
really good chance.
Same vein, Evangelion.
Yeah.
Gonna die.
Oh, Evangelion.
Gonna
That's a good
die.
one. Really good one. Really good one.
Yeah, I would say DBZ because just so much blowing up.
Like whole planets go away.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what? If you're in the American original, like the old dub, you just get transported to another
That's true.
dimension. So
That's
you're
true.
going to be fine. You're going to
That's
be
true.
fine.
I'm gonna say Black Clover because I don't want to be anywhere near that anime.
Wow. That's
Wow.
You throwing some shit.
Yeah, you could have magical
Dang.
powers and shit. You used to live in Dumbledore's world.
You still have to deal with annoying main character.
Yeah.
What if you're
That
just
is
like
true.
a farmer?
Yeah, active dog, active for that Crunchyroll giveaway.
Yeah.
We got one. The winner is Black Rock Wednesday.
Yay!
Woo, yeah,
Black
good
Rock
for you.
Wednesday.
You get one.
Congratulations, Black Rock Wednesday.
I would say I would not want to be in any of those like slice of life romances because I'd probably be that guy that just background like just watching everyone be in love
happy.
and just sitting in the back of the
Wait,
desk.
Max, that's your life now, though.
That was a sick burn, and I wish I could say something about that, but I can't because it's true.
Deep
So I'll
cuts,
just
guys.
go cry. Thanks a lot,
Max
Michelle.
is on the prowl, so just let him
Can you
know
not
that-
say it like that?
Slide in
Don't
his
say
DMs.
I'm on the prowl.
We
Like,
are-
that's the worst word
We're just
to
gonna
use
hoe
right
Max
now.
out.
Wink, wink. You gotta say wink when you do it.
I'm not on the prowl. Please. Please
love it.
don't
I love
associate
it.
that
Ladies.
with
Do we have time for? I think we have time for one more.
All right, one more
Yeah, one more
question.
question.
This one is from at Comic of Joe B. In a battle of exploding fists, who wins? Bakugo from My Hero Academia or Yang from Ruby? He says his money is on Yang, and I agree. Even though I'm one of the people that doesn't hate Bakugo, Yang is my girl. So I'm Team Yang for sure.
I'm not even gonna answer this question.
So mid.
Why?
Because the mere mention of the name Bakugo makes her want to flip his
She's
tail.
Yeah.
so mid.
So yeah.
All right, I'm gonna like logistically though. I would probably say Bakugo
I would say the
win
same thing, for
because Yang would run out of bullets.
Yeah.
But she also would get stronger if she got incredibly damaged by his attack.
Yeah, but then she still doesn't have any explosions, and if this is a contest of exploding fists and you run out of
I'm
explosions,
I'm exactly with you on that one, buddy.
Oh boy.
Bakugo sucks.
There we go.
So default, her answer is Yang. So Michelle is the tiebreaker.
I agree with the boys. Just if
Aw.
you're gonna do the mental gymnastics of that, that's you know the wording of the question.
Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you, everyone who's tuned in. Thank you, new viewers. Welcome. Remember, it is Subtoberfest, so that means half off all new subs. It goes to support this channel. It goes to keep it running, keep us doing this stuff.
Do it.
Yeah.
Be a part of this family.
Sub.
And thank you for watching, guys. And not just that, next week.
Yes, next week we are going to be covering the next season of Voltron Legendary Defender. Don't yell at me that it's not anime, you guys, okay? It is inspired by an anime series that in of itself was sort of a bastardization of a couple different anime series.
Might as well be anime.
It might as well be
anime
anime.
enough.
It's a beautiful Korean animation studio.
We don't
Mir does
care.
beautiful work. It's
Yeah.
awesome. We
it's
like
all
it.
the same, by the way. Like every place, like outsources to every other place.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
it's true.
It's true. So yeah, season 4 of
And it's
Voltron
Asian.
drops on Netflix this Friday, October 13th. We will be covering the entire series. We'll start off by doing a little bit of like non-spoilery stuff and then dive deep into spoiler territory. So if you
Yeah.
are caught up on Voltron and you don't want to get spoiled, watch the whole thing this weekend. It's only going to be 6 episodes,
really
guys.
quick, yeah.
6 episodes. It's going to be
Easy.
like 2 hours of your time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So good.
2 hours of my time.
I didn't think I'd like this crap, but I love it.
It's
so
so
thanks, guys.
good.
And we'll
Yeah.
Thank you so
see
much.
Wait, what's your sign up? Our sign up?